Okay, in this chapter, we try to understand for loop and while loop, how we can use a break and continue between them, and what is the major difference between this break and continue. Okay, for as you know already, we used a break in switch cases, many places. In switch cases, switch condition actually in the switch condition. So wherever we have written case X, we use some code here, then the break. We did this break for all the different cases. Okay, so whenever the computer executes a break, it takes directly, irrespective of what switch is doing, irrespective of the, it executes the break out of the switch case, and it goes out of switch cases. It ends the switch case here. That is what the break will do for switch. Okay, and for the for case, and for the for, this is a for loop and the condition. Say for example, this is for expression 1, expression 2, expression 3. So in this case, whenever it come across break, it directly goes and takes out of the for loop. It ends. So in this case also, the for loop, irrespective of what you are doing inside the for, it takes the controller out of the for loop and it ends. Yep. Okay. And now for the while loop, while this is the condition. So whenever in the while loop it come across a break, here also it takes the controller out of the while loop directly at the end, and it ends the while loop here. Okay, the break always takes out of the loop in all the cases. Okay, and now for the continue, there is a one difference. Take for loop, expression 1, expression 2, expression 3. Here for loop, and we have expression 1 and expression 2 and expression 3. So whenever the compiler, the computer executes continue, it from here it directly jumps to the next iteration. So directly jumps to the next iteration, it won't continue. It jumps to the expression 3, then continue with expression 2. Based on expression 2, whether it returns 0 or 1, it takes a call and it continues with for loop, or it exits if expression 2 returns 0. That is the continue. Continue will skip the iteration and jumps to the expression 2, expression 3, then to the expression 2. This is what continue will do. And for the while loop, this is very important. This is an important difference for the while loop. This is the while loop condition. Okay. So in this while loop, whenever the computer term come across the continue will directly takes out of the while loop. So the continue will terminate the loop and it ends. It will not continue for the next iteration. It will directly takes out of the while loop. Okay. Let's understand all this with a example. Okay. Okay, you can see here in this first example, we are trying to print from 0 to 10. Okay, but it prints only till 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When it comes to 6, it matches with the while loop here. If j is equal to 6, then it enters and executes break here. You can check the break takes out of the for loop and it won't print anything. It prints up to 5. Whenever it come across 6, it breaks and it takes out of the for loop and nothing prints after that. So this is a break inside the while, inside the for loop. Okay, the next example, the continue inside the for loop. Okay, here you can see it. We are trying to print from 0 to 9. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. Okay, we are printing and for the j is equal to 6, we are executing continue here, and you can see here in the output the 6 is not printed. After 5 the 7 is printed, 7, 8, 9. Okay, the 6 is skipped it actually. So because if j is equal to 6, we are saying continue, that means skipping the iteration. It goes to the next iteration, it increments the j and checks for the j and continues with the next iteration. That is the uh, break versus continue difference inside the for loop. So break will end the loop directly. It takes out of the loop break. Okay, but the continue will take to the next iteration. It skips the existing iteration and is directly takes to the next iteration j plus plus, and from j plus plus it checks the condition whether j is less than 10 or not, then continue as usual. Okay, that's how it skips the number 6 and it prints 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that is the continue inside the for loop. So next example is for the break inside the while loop. Here also you can see we are trying to print from 0 to 10 and it prints up to 3, and at the 4 it breaks. Break means it takes out of the while loop and it won't print anything after that at 4. Okay, so the next example is the continue inside the while loop. Here we are trying to print again 0 to 10 actually. So 0 to 10 we are printing. We are trying to print 0, 1, 2, 3. After printing 3, it if I is equal to 4 and it executes continue. Continue takes out of the while loop. Here also you can see the break also taking out of the out of the while loop. The continue also taking out of the while loop. So the both continue and break will serve the same purpose, and it prints only till 0 to 3. So after 4 it uh, executes continue and takes out of the while loop. So that is the major difference between break and continue, between for loop and while loop. Thank you.